Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for this update from your coronavirus headquarters. I'm Mal Meyer. The number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. now tops 700,000 with more than 37,000 deaths. Some states are gradually starting to relax stay-at-home orders, while others are bracing for the virus to hit its peak. CBS News correspondent Danya Backus has more from Los Angeles.
Large flag-waving crowds lined the streets of Brookfield, Wisconsin Saturday to protest the governor's extended stay-at-home order. The so-called Liberate Wisconsin protest and others in several U.S. cities called for a restarting of the nation's economy. This week, President Trump unveiled a three-phase plan to reopen the country, leaving many of the details and decisions to governors. In his Friday coronavirus briefing, the president said he would like to resume large campaign events ahead of the November election.
I hope we're going to have rallies. I think they're going to be bigger than ever.
In New York State, where more than 235,000 people have tested positive for coronavirus, wearing a face covering in public is now mandatory when social distancing is not possible. Governor Andrew Cuomo says hospitalizations are still slowing, but warned that the state is still not in a good position.
We still have about 2,000 people yesterday who were new admissions to a hospital or new COVID diagnoses.
Boeing, which plans to restart some operations in Washington state in the days ahead, conducted its first COVID-19 transport mission. It flew a 737 jet from China with more than 500,000 medical-grade masks for healthcare workers in New Hampshire. While some states are gradually easing certain social distancing restrictions, California is keeping them in place as it deals with its highest death toll yet. Saturday night, Lady Gaga and a who's who of music legends hope to provide some relief in a global concert fundraiser, One World, Together at Home. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The president of the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida announced to employees that on Sunday it will begin a temporary furlough of the majority of its workforce. And taking a look at the latest local numbers, more than 4,000 people in Wisconsin have tested positive for COVID-19 and more than 200 people have died from the virus. No new cases are being reported in area counties in Wisconsin. La Crosse County has not reported a new case of the virus in more than a week. And 23 of the 26 people who have tested positive in the county have since recovered. There are now more than 2,000 positive cases across Minnesota, and there have been at least 121 deaths. There are 57 cases being reported in Winona County, along with 8 deaths. Houston County still has 1 case being reported, and in Iowa 34 cases are being reported in Alamakee County, along with 5 cases in Winneshiek County. The entire state now has more than 2,500 people who have tested positive and 74 people have died. 2 local manufacturing companies are making a big donation to support healthcare workers. At the beginning of April, Sparta-based company Spartech teamed up with Stellar Mold and Tool in Galesville, and together they designed plastic face shields for local healthcare workers. Today, Mayo Clinic Health System is receiving 2,000 of those face shields. Mayo Clinic says the donation is overwhelming.
It's clear nationwide there's a shortage of this type of equipment to keep employees safe, so it's incredibly meaningful to us and our system, our employees.
But efforts are just getting started. Now Spartech is taking a new approach to supply the community with these PPEs. It's contacting grocery stores, pharmacies, and other essential businesses.
It's really been a group effort to get this launched into market as quick as we did to try to help out the people in the medical community. And now what we're seeing is the people considered in essential businesses.
Stellar Mold and Tool designed the forehead band in about 3.5 days. It can produce 4,500 bands a day right now. Spartech has the materials to make 220,000 shields, and other companies have partnered up to help with production. A week-long statewide homemade mask drive begins today in Minnesota. The governor and lieutenant governor are encouraging Minnesotans to create masks for donations. Next Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., people can donate the masks to their local fire department. All 775 fire departments in the state are participating. Firefighters will then donate the masks to area congregate living facilities for employees and residents to wear. More information on how to create the mask can be found on the state of Minnesota's website. Thanks so much for joining us for this coronavirus update. You can always get the latest anytime on our website, that's news8000.com, or download our mobile app. We hope you can join us tonight at 10. Take care.